In a hidden corner of the enchanted forest, there lived a little fairy named Lila. She wasn't like other fairies who focused on granting wishes or casting spells. Lila had a unique gift. She loved to help others. Every day, Lila would flutter around the forest, offering her assistance to creatures big and small. She helped the ants build their tiny homes, guided lost rabbits back to their warrens, and even gave the old oak tree advice on growing stronger. One sunny morning, a young girl named Sarah entered the forest. Sarah was looking for her lost kitten, Whiskers. She was getting tired and discouraged when she stumbled upon Lila. Lila listened to Sarah's story and promised to help. She sprinkled her magical dust and, in an instant, Sarah's eyes sparkled with wonder as she understood the language of animals. The birds sang clues, the squirrels chattered about Whiskers, and a wise old owl directed them to the kitten. With Lila's guidance, Sarah found her beloved Whiskers and gave him a warm hug. She thanked the little fairy and promised to keep her visit a secret. Lila, her heart aglow with happiness, continued her life in the forest, knowing that being a helpful fairy was the most magical gift of all.
Once, in a bustling village not far away, lived a salt seller, starting his journey each day, his trusty donkey, a loyal old friend. Together to the market, their paths did blend. To reach the market, a stream must they cross, a task that, for years, was never a loss. But one day, fate turned the tables, you see, as the donkey tumbled down, and so did the plea, into the stream when the salt dissolved in the tide. The bag now felt feather light, no longer a ride. The donkey, quite happy, began to rejoice, for a trick so clever, it had found its own voice. The next day arrived, and the donkey's grand plan, to repeat the same trick, for it truly began, but the salt seller knew, he was not fooled twice. He loaded a cotton bag, thought to be nice. The donkey, as always, took the path to the stream, expecting a light load, like in a dream, but the cotton, once dampened, grew heavy and tight. A lesson learned swiftly, in the soft morning light. The donkey struggled, its back now so sore. The cotton bag weighed much more than before. It understood then, a lesson so clear. No more tricks to play, it was time to end the cheer. From that day forward, the donkey was wise. No more tricks or games, no more sly little lies. The salt seller smiled, with a lesson well taught. A donkey transformed, as the lesson was sought. In this tale of trickery, a moral stands strong. Honesty prevails, and it's never wrong, for even the cleverest tricks will unwind, leaving the trickster in a bind, we find.
Once upon a time, a brown bear starts the story by asking, Brown bear, what do you see?" The brown bear sees a red bird looking at him. The red bird, when asked, sees a yellow duck. The yellow duck, in turn, sees a blue horse. The pattern continues as each animal sees another, creating a chain of colorful animals. The blue horse sees a green frog, the green frog sees a purple cat, and the purple cat sees a white dog. The white dog then sees a black sheep, and the black sheep sees a goldfish. The story progresses with each animal inquiring about what the next animal sees, forming a rhythmic pattern that engages young readers. Finally, the goldfish looks back at the beginning, seeing a teacher looking at them all. The teacher sees children and says, "I see children looking at me." Once, there was a tree who loved a little boy. The tree would offer the boy shade to rest and its apples to eat. They played and laughed together, and the tree was happy. As the boy grew older, his needs changed. He wanted money, so the tree suggested selling its apples. The boy obliged and took them to the city to earn money. Then he wanted a house, so the tree offered its branches for wood. The boy cut them off and built a house. Years passed, and the boy, now an old man, returned. The tree, having given everything it could, sadly said it had nothing left to give. The old man simply wanted a place to rest, so the tree offered its trunk for a seat. The old man, tired and grateful, sat down. In its selfless giving, the tree found joy in making the boy happy, even if it meant giving up everything it had. The story teaches children about the virtues of selflessness, love, and the joy of giving without expecting anything in return.
Once upon a time, there was a little blue engine. She was small but very determined. One day, a train loaded with toys and goodies for children broke down. The toys needed to reach the children on the other side of the mountain, but no other big engines were available to help. The toys asked several big, strong engines passing by for help, but they all refused because they were too important and busy. The little blue engine was asked if she could help, and though she was unsure, she agreed to try. She started pulling the heavy train, repeating the words, "I think I can, I think I can," to herself over and over. Slowly but steadily, she chugged up the mountain, putting in all her effort. With each struggle, she pushed harder, believing in herself. And little by little, she reached the top of the mountain. Everyone cheered as the little blue engine triumphantly delivered the toys to the waiting children. From that day on, the little blue engine was praised for her bravery and positive attitude. She proved that believing in oneself and having a can-do attitude can help overcome even the toughest challenges. And so, the little blue engine became a symbol of perseverance and the power of optimism, teaching everyone that with determination and a positive mindset, anything is possible.